Hi, and welcome to the first ever Virtual Coach Advantage podcast from Springboard Future. I'm Emma Calvert, co founder and coach at Springboard Future, and our podcast host. And joining me today is Neela Bettridge. Neela, do you want to introduce yourself?
Thanks, Emma. Yeah, hi everyone. I'm Neela Bettridge, Springboard Future's co-founder and master coach. And Emma and I are really excited to launch our Virtual Coach Advantage podcast and to spend a little bit of time telling you about why we are doing the podcast and hopefully why it might be interest to you.
So, Neela, why don't we kick off right there? And perhaps a good place for us to start is actually just telling people what Springboard Future is and what we do.
Yeah, thank you, Emma. Springboard Future is a coaching company, but we have aimed it at middle managers and management teams in tech firms and growth industries. And it's because both Emma and I are passionate about growing managers and leaders. And we want to be able to provide that with top notch coaches and facilitators, but using a platform. And we believe that we can unlock people's and organizations' potential with a top of the range platform so that our coaching is virtual and very accessible. And actually, it can be done in timing slots that are suitable to the client.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you, Neela. And I think I'd just like to sort of, reiterate, one of the reasons why we're doing this is because we are in organizations all of the time and seeing that, often perhaps the middle management are forgotten. You may have heard of the term disappearing middle managers. And actually, coaching is often really saved just for the executive level. And what we're trying to do is make it accessible, make it affordable for organizations, because we really truly believe that the power of coaching can really impact the performance. Is there anything you want to add to that, Neela?
Yes, and the other thing I think would be fair to say that Emma and I really are excited about is these new innovative industries out there in Europe and in the UK in the growth and tech industries, i.e., the way of the future. And we're interested in supporting and enabling those industries to do the best that they can.
Great. Well, Neela, you and I have known each other for a number of years now, but could you just give me a little bit of background on yourself?
Yeah, I've had quite an eclectic background actually. I've worked within industry at a very senior level, and I have also worked in the sustainability space and was an environmental lawyer. But I came to the people development space probably about 18 years ago because I was so interested in how sustainable organizations can be created through really excellent leadership. And in that journey, I have become a master coach. And I also facilitate teams and individuals throughout the world, cross culturally. So it's a real passion of mine.
And we obviously came together a number of years ago to kind of bring our skills together. My background is 20 plus years in financial services, working within HR and change. I've been around long enough to have seen the offshoring, onshoring cycle go around a number of times. But what I noticed, in my corporate career, in particular, I did a lot of work in the M&A space, for example, is that we would always focus on some of the really what I call hard HR topics, making sure benefits are aligned and all the stuff that you really need to do. But the cultural stuff, the leadership stuff, where organizations are going through change or organizations are acquiring and coming together, was often left behind. And that's really where my passion came for organization development. And I've taken that forward. So, like Neela now, I'm a team coach and an individual coach. And there's real power in Neela and I bringing our experience together. So we've launched this podcast, Neela, but there's much more value that we want to bring to people, isn't there?
Yes, we want to bring carefully curated content through TED Talks, through our own podcast series, through articles, through mobile phone app information, all sorts of ways of bringing support to people as well as the coaching. And we thought that our very own Virtual Coach Advantage series, which we will like to continue probably twice during a month, which we will be sending out to you on a range of topics, not just with Emma and I speaking, but also our marvelous coaches that operate throughout the world will also be talking about interesting topics that they come across that we think could be of great relevance to you.
Great. So, as Amelia said, we're launching our Virtual Coach Advantage podcast. You'll be able to find our future episodes via our website, springboardfuture.com, as well as on Spotify and anywhere else you get your podcasts from. We've got some great topics coming up. Everything from why EQ is so important to challenging times, call for challenging leadership. But make sure now you head over and tune in to episode 1, in which Neela and I are going to be chatting about developing your management why and why it is so important to you. Do send us your comments, any requests for topics that you'd like us to discuss. You could contact us via our website, springboardfuture.com, on our Twitter or LinkedIn pages. Thanks for listening. We're excited to be part of your coaching journey.